We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gunn with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Throwing to start the drive. Peyton. Short throw complete to Gronkowski. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, but it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you know,
there he goes left side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Joe Mixon, 69 yards. And the Bucs go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. 22 meter.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. That strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
33.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 24 yards the game there, another 1st down as well.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set. 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there.
Here we go, set. Red, 30, 43 red. Turn it. Ready,
and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Cycle. Set. Blue, 32. Ready.
Here's Hester open right side. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Go now. Right.
Back to throw. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Let's go. 45. Right. Watch out now.
Now they'll auto into something else.
Mega. Hut.
Touchdown! Devin Hester from 3 yards out. And the Bears are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Come on. Set. Bronco, pass the 60. Buffalo 18.
Throwing to start the drive. Peyton. That is complete downfield to Gronk. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw. Peyton. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bears' 37-yard line.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Ready.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And Mixon not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. And he is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. 35 yards. And the Bucs take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Aubrey now for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Bears 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Here we go.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Back to throw here. They'll set up the screen to Perry. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And he'll go down at the 28. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they do.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards, the final tally.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Here we go, set. 45, white. Claws, 10. Let go.
Into the end zone, touchdown Bears. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Santos with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose.
70 Ranger, 70, come 19, Dragon 60.
Throwing to start the drive. Peyton. Back foot throw there is incomplete. He was looking for Gronk that time, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Get up. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Operating from the gun. Peyton. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Come on, come on.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Set, ready, 10 cycles. Ready, right?
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Ready.
2nd and 1. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
base.
I just want to rock. Body area. Project S, let you want. This ain't what you want. I just wanna rock. I just wanna rock. Shorty got that body out of no time, you gon' feel my vibe. Man, my money don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This ain't what you want. Project S ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Ready?
You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got money. Get out of my way. Out of my way.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Throwing right away is Williams. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Looking to throw. Williams. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play action. Now Williams. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Back to throw. Williams. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And this one is right down the middle. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hit 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Let's go.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Kind of a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty low power. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't cut the matrix. Got that touch my savior.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Here we go. 10 black. Ready?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
52 blue.
They're going to try and throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Down the sideline he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Okay.
They'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Ready, set. Down. Yellow, cluster, 6, smash, red. Set.
They'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And this belongs to the Vikings. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
And that one complete downfield to Johnson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 down at the 31.
Careful. Vegas. Watch first.
Throwing is Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To the air, Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Williams looking to do it himself, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Caleb Williams taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Vikings are able to widen their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings moving away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, you can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Ready. Blue, 32. Smash, red.
They'll drop the throw. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Colston Loveland, 51 yards. And the Bears get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And it's 17-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. 73 yards. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
24, Bears 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And the Bears, first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, he's got Hester complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Black, 10 cycle. Ready?
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
The 16-yard line.
Red, 30.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
50, green. Blue striker. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw again. Got his man, and it's caught for Chicago touchdown. Colston Loveland in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Pushing his way through. Running room at the 50. Look out. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half.
27, Bears 14.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right.
Now the ball comes loose. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
40.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Vikings 34. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 34.
52 blue. Cut.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Wright's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
Green.
5.
33. Yellow. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. For right side taken in by Adunze. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 18.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 18.
They're going to look to throw. Touchdown Bears! Devin Hester from 17 yards out. And the Bears have cut it back within a score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get this score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And it takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will score. Pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. And now both of these defenses have something to brag about following this one. Each with a pick 6 today.
They are even there, but we still have to decide a winner, don't we, partner? And what they really want to brag about after this one is getting that W. The turnovers are great. Can they make plays now that tilt the balance in their favor?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Brings up second and 5.
Vegas, Vegas!
To throw, Williams. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Here's Williams. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To throw, it's Williams. Complete. It's Johnson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Looking to throw is Williams. Again, it's Johnson.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Vikings have answered back with a third quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there, and they'll go for two.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Williams going to throw for it.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
Vikings 33, Bears 28.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Come on, set. 97. Hut.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 6, Madden. Ready?
They'll set up a throw.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So that is 2 pick sixes he's thrown in this football game. Now you take those away, Charles, it's a completely different situation.
It totally is, but guess what? They have to deal with what they have now, okay? So they can't just mentally go, well, if we had thrown those pick sixes, we'd be okay. Here's where you are. Here's where you're going to battle. But guess what? They're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination.
At their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Let's go.
We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. A huge play there for Chicago. 44 yards.
44 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a first and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Here we go. 10.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Back to throw again. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. From the gun, here's Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Dumps it off to Mixon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
Bears 35.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 50, green. Slide blue. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Brian Dawkins, the safety with a pick. And the Vikings are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Working out of the gun, Williams. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. Throwing is Williams. And this one too low.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. To the air, Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. They'll go play action here with Williams. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have a Viking first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on.
The Vikings first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The partner under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You could look at past performance. You could look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And it's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. That play straight ahead. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. They went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Back-to-back carries here. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up 3rd down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Back to the well again. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
A loss of 2 yards.
Hey, 88.
They'll go for it. Rodgers bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
New set of downs for them from the 31.
Here we go. 43 rail. Ready?
Starting this drive with a design run. It's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue.
Pass play coming here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle block, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make.
Score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown.
Santos lining up for the extra point.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. In his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Offense to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Another carry for him. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that run stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Get that extra pop into the line, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Working quickly here.
It's fourth down.
Trying to push this past the marker. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To the air on first down. Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
To throw again here on second down. Rodgers has him on the quick hitter. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. Working quickly here.
And the Broncos first down.
First down. Here's Rodgers. Finds him on the crossing route. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Short pass brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. They get two on the run, and that brings up second goal from the 4.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it'll be third and goal. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
They want the touchdown on fourth and goal. They're going for it from the 3. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They want the touchdown on fourth and goal. They're going for it from the 3. He gets a look up the middle, and he gets in. Touchdown! The Broncos can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on fourth and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that, that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on fourth down.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10.
Black 40.
He plays a design run. Oh, he rocks that tackler. Has a hole left, room to run. Has room into the secondary. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take the lead on the first play of the drive. Santos now for the extra points. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And he's into the end zone again, so he gets them the big play touchdown, and then they reward him with a chance to add on 2 more. So they stick with the hot hand partner, and he ends up adding 2 more on top of that touchdown.
I'd say 8 points is a pretty solid drive's work for him.
Right.
And as long as he's producing, seeing the gaps, getting pads down, getting those tough yards, feed that man the ball, he won't be denied.
And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Starting this drive with a design run. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Red. Eagle blue. Red 38.
Back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to...
And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Cypher. Black shot. Yellow. 560. Black. Hut.
Throwing from the gun here. Complete out to the right. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. 3rd and long for him here. That one's complete right side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. All set to go now from the 35. Going now on 1st down. Dump off caught by his back. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Set cut. 45. White. 0 green.
Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Colston Loveland. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Here we go. Yellow. 22.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
The Bears will line up for the two-point conversion.
95. Shot. 17. 22 needle. Set. Go.
Sign quarterback run here. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
Broncos 15. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Rodgers going to throw on first. Body on right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Rodgers from the gun. Buying some time right. Finds a man right side. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
And they're going to score a touchdown, Denver. The Broncos earn the chance to tie before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
So the offense out there, and the Broncos making the call to go for 2 here.
Setting
Setting him up the middle. And the 2-point conversion is good, and they take the lead off that run. Worked so well the first time, hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure, and if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Down. Striker. 3-3.
This plays a design run. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Ready, set.
good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. He's going deep. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Throwing again on second. Has the connection to right. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Drawing out the design keeper. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Here's a design run. Again, he's got room. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, because it really gives you an extra hack, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. On the move, headed right. Complete out to the right side. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Here's Rodgers on first and 10. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
On second and 10 now, Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Inside.
Throwing again, Rodgers. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. Wow, and they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing fourth down.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed third down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Looking to throw. Throw is caught by the back. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
The 50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Red, 38. Watch out now. 50. Red, yellow. Ready?
Now come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Green. Hut, hut.
Second down pass play coming. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
It's third down and 7 yards to go.
60 red. 60 red. You don't blue.
They'll air it out on third. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now they're staring at a fourth down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
33, yellow. 6, rebel. Black ultra. Smash, red. Ready?
He'll throw it. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on fourth. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It's Bears football to begin the fourth as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game.
Ready?
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Ready. Set.
Design quarterback run here. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95.
Chicago.
Red, cycle. You, yellow. Ready.
He's going to throw it. Short pass brought in. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first.
Second and 9.
Come on, set.
At the 39-yard line.
Black shot. Blast it. 6. Set, cut.
They're throwing it. And we put everything he's got behind it. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown.